game. This has been really fun at locals. We will be running a tournament for this at Northwest Majors, as far as I know. And yeah, it's a fun thing. Anyone can really get into it, and I don't know, it's pretty hype because it doesn't really matter how much you played. You will have an idea of what to do. So we will get IQ on commentary real soon, just to talk about the match as soon as he's done setting it up. And yeah, thank you all for watching.
All right, test one, two, test one, two. Hey, we're in. We're there. We're playing. All right. We're going to play some Eucloid. Let me see if I can set up these overlays.
Do you just want game? Click on game, and then you can do game plus names, but you also adjust it.
Game plus names. Game plus names. Okay. Dennis is teaching me how to stream this.
Congratulations.
All right. Looks like player 2. All right. There we go. Hey, it worked. Ooh, there's even a little animation, Dennis. There's a little animation when you change the scores.
What?
There's a little animation when you change the score. That's amazing. Dennis's stream setup is hell good. Sorry, what? This is just an exhibition. First to 5. Maybe you can play after. You got next. All right. We got people lining up to play. So Senpai's in the bathroom, so we gotta wait for him. But in the meantime, I'll tell you about the game. This is Eucloid. This is a game that I created. I think I'm the only one that's worked on it so far, but a lot of other people are coming in and gonna join me on it pretty soon. We got music and sound and graphics and all that stuff. So far it's in beta. It's very maybe alpha, very early, but it's very playable at the same time. And I'd like to say it's pretty balanced, but some people might not agree with me. But we played this at I think the last 3 or 4 Saturday Slugfest tournaments, and right now we're just gonna do an exhibition. So this is not a tournament. They're not playing for money or anything. There's definitely no side betting or anything illegal like that. Definitely not. And this is just for pride. So both of these players have won a tournament in the past. I think Serpent won one more recently than Senpai. So we'll see how they face off. Senpai, well, they both like to play Turtle, but pretty sure Senpai's going to go Tether to begin with here. I might see a little bit of a mix-ups with the characters. We'll see. So if you've never seen this before, this is like a fighting game, but it's got sort of a different control scheme. So depending on the character, you're going to use the analog sticks to move around, and probably the other analog stick to, fire your attack or something like that. It depends on the character, but There's no combos. There's no DP motions or anything like that. It's really easy to pick up and play, even if you've never played a fighting game. At the same time, though, it retains a lot of those elements of fighting games that people really love, like spacing, footsies, mind games, and there's a lot of meter management at the same time. So hopefully we'll get to see all of that today. Say what? You've never played Gemini? You've got two characters and you like throw a ball back and forth. Yeah, you have one ball. You have one. Tether is one character though. Gemini is two people, and you use the bumpers to toss it back and forth. You've never played? Have you played against Gemini? Okay. Well, I mean, just go into the game and just mess with it. Serpent doesn't know how to play Gemini, and he's curious, so I think he's gonna mess around while we're waiting for Senpai. So we got Banks here. Banks is gonna play against him. So this is the warm-up. Oh, Senpai has returned though. All right. Did you guys press the F key on the keyboard? All right. So I'm not sure if we're playing yet. Banks is sitting down, not Senpai. All right, let's do the exhibition first, and then you can get next. You got next, Banks. First to 5. There's nothing on the line. Absolutely nothing. Except if you lose, if you lose to Serpent, he's gonna gloat so bad. There's no question he's gonna just like be in your face and talk about it forever. Yeah, we all know how Mark is Serpent, and if he wins, he's gonna be pretty happy about it and won't stop talking about it. So we'll see what happens here. We're gonna do a first to 5. Like I said before, this is like a fighting game. There's 4 different characters. They all have really different, unique play styles, and I really mean that. Yeah, that's it. All right, we're into it now. So if you see, the pink player right now has a ball that it's throwing around, and the blue player has just a reflector shield. The reflector one is Turtle, and the one with the ball is Tether. It's characters. Looks like Senpai's playing Tether, Serpent's playing Turtle. So what you're going to see here is a lot of footsies in this matchup. Both players trying to bait out the other player's attack. We just saw there was the teleport too, so they all have special abilities. The teleport is Tether's special ability. It's the only one it has right now, and the main use is to like get your ball back if you've lost it. So it's possible to have your ball knocked away, or you pull it back or something really quickly and you lose it, and you need to get it back quickly. So that's probably the biggest use of teleport. At the same time, it can be used for mix-ups. So yeah, so he uses it to get his ball back there. Turtle is extremely simple. He's just moving around, pressing the A button to use his reflector. He's trying to hit the enemy with a reflector. He can also use it to defend himself from the incoming ball. And his special abilities are just bigger reflects. And in this matchup, they actually have some special characteristics too. They can knock the ball away, or potentially, if he uses the super one and hits with it, it will turn the opponent's ball away and turn it against him. So you can reflect the ball back into the player and score a point that way. Or normally you can never hurt the player with their own ball. All right, so Senpai taking the lead here with Tether, being some tricky stuff. All right, we got our first point on the board. Let's see if Senpai can keep it up. Most people say that Turtle is the best character in the game, which may be true, but really it's more like Turtle is the easiest character in the game. You only use one analog stick, just one button for the most part. It's very easy to pick up and play. So I think that's why people tend to do best with it in the beginning, but we'll see. So far, Senpai's doing pretty well, so maybe the matchup's not as bad as some people think. I also noticed in the middle, the little green shards that spawn give you meter. So that's one way to gain meter, but you can also gain meter by using your normal attacks. So Tether gains meter as long as the ball is out, as long as he's not holding the ball, and Turtle gains meter whenever he uses his reflect. I think he gains a little bit extra whenever he reflects an actual object like the ball. Oh man, so Paul evading really well there, but he didn't have enough meter to teleport to his ball, so he wasn't able to recover there, and he just got cornered and killed. Alright, Serpent coming back here well. Maybe figure something out. Ooh, but gets a little too over-aggressive there. Uses Reflect early, and gets punished for it. Ooh! the wall bounce. The tricky wall bounce there. So the Reflector has quite a bit of recovery, so you can't just spam it and defend yourself from everything. You gotta be a little careful when you throw it out there. Wow! Alright. Paul coming back to take three points in a row there, 3 rounds to take the second game. It looked like Serpent had it wrapped up. Oh, okay. So Senpai's trying to get tricky now. I think he's feeling himself a little too much. He's trying to do some wall bounces. You notice that the ball will the ball will is always attracted to the player. So it's like gravitated towards it. It'll come back. Wow. Oh, what? Hey, that wasn't actually tricky. He just used his teleport for no reason, and he killed him anyway. But yeah, the ball's attracted, comes back. It's like a boomerang sort of thing. You can also pull it back faster if you want. You just flick the analog stick back, and you'll be able to pull the ball back faster. But the downside of that is that you might notice is that it turns white, and when it's white, it's detached and it's not being attracted to anymore. So very often the ball can be sort of detached and then knocked across the level, and you'll be totally helpless because you don't have it. It's not coming back to you automatically, and your only hope of defense or offense even is to go after the ball. Wow, so Senpai's figured something out here. He's up 3-0. Let's see if Serpent can come back here. Normally Turtle believed to win this matchup, which is not what we're seeing. Is Senpai just that good, or is the matchup more even than we thought? So after this game, I think I'm gonna. So there's something that Paul has figured out about Tether, secret weapon, that I'm not sure whether Serpent has figured out yet. So what you don't know is that there's actually an EX mode for the ball. Ooh, that was a nice reflect. Nice. Hey, hold up, guys. So I'm just gonna tell you right now, since I think Paul has figured it out, and maybe you figured it out too, but when you're in EX mode with the ball, it goes through the shield. But at the same time, there's like a short invincibility when you use the shield. So even if it goes through, if you press the shield at the perfect right time, it'll just pass through everything. So you see when like the ball turns purple or whatever, he's doing that, it'll go through your shield then. But you can use EX shield or super and it'll reflect. It's kind of like having armor or something, you know? Yeah, super armor there. So when the ball's in EX mode, it essentially has super armor, and it will go through the normal shield. Alright. So Serpent did really well there coming back. It's not going to be a shutout. He knows about the tricks now, so let's see if this is a different game. Nice. Nice. Alright. Has he figured this out? Is this... Oh, nice reflect. Yeah, so Paul threw the ball out really far away from him and tried to pull it back really quickly and hit Serpent, but no dice. Yeah, he's trying to use the EX mode there, but it drains meter so fast that it's difficult to use. It's a very powerful move to use. Wow, 5-0. 5-0. What is going on here? Wow. All right, so I was a little worried that it would be 5-0, the final score, Senpai, but that is not to be. We got a real match. Ooh, burns the EX there. Oh, okay, no, we got a counter pick. Well, sort of. So they both went to Turtle. So it's Turtle versus Turtle. This is a similar matchup, but it's a little simpler. Wow. They might have both gotten a point there. So there's actually double KOs in this game, but it doesn't tell you that double KOs, just the points go up by 2. That's a bug. All right, so right now they're just going to be jockeying for the middle of the screen because that's where all the meter spawns. Ooh. As you can tell, the reflectors do not interact with each other at all. They only interact with the players. So it's all about whoever presses it first and with the right timing, the right spacing. So you want to bait the opponent into using their reflect, and you also want to preemptively use your reflect if you think they're baiting you. Oh, okay. The counter pick, if you can call it that, the mirror match counter pick works out. Paul goes up 4-2. Can Paul close it out? Paul is showing right now his superior footsies. This is all footsies. Both players with the exact same range on their moves. Exact same startup and recovery. Wow. This is looking over. Oh, man. And Paul is just bullying him so badly. He's going in, taking the middle of the screen, taking that meter. Wow. That's it. That's it. It's over. So we at least proved today that Paul is the better turtle. But he did have to resort to using turtle. What did I try? You were still ahead. You 5-0'd me. What do you guys think about the EX thing and that stuff? The armor and everything. I think it's kind of cool, but it's kind of like weird, like yeah. And it drains meter really fast. Yeah. Okay, where's Banks? All right. So that was match 1 of the night. Congratulations, Senpai, defending his title as Senpai. At least Turtle Senpai. Where's Banks? Banks! Mr. Banks! You want to play? Against Mark? No. So you get to redeem yourself, Mark. All right, so Mark's going to try to redeem himself after that loss against Banks. Banks has only played this one time before, I think. And all these players are relatively new to the game because the game itself is new. All right. So... All right, what do we got here? Oh, we got a demon. Okay. Is this, Neither player is sure whether it's a button check when there's no buttons to set in this game, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Banks has a demon. Banks has a demon. So, this is one of the more interesting characters in the game, Demon. You see there's 2 objects. One of them is the bigger spiky thing, and the other one is the smaller one is the player. So the spiky thing is the attack. And the smaller one that looks like the other players is the player. So it's like hitbox and hurtbox. And you move them independently, each with one analog stick. So it's pretty interesting. The big guy goes slow and the little guy goes fast. So you're really trying to avoid. Really, the matchup is avoid the other player. Well, right now he's just running into him. But the matchup is avoid the other player until you can build up enough meter to use your abilities. Wow. Serpent saying he lost on purpose. I'm not sure about that. Most people would say this matchup is definitely in Turtle's favor. Turtle is fast enough to go around the demon, the spiky part of the demon. He's faster than it, and he can definitely make the cuts and go around. But at the same time, if you're really clever, you can run away with your other guy and escape. So we're seeing some really good play by Banks. I actually want to see Banks versus Senpai. See how good his demon really is. Because right now he's just destroying Serpent. Wow. Yeah, Serpent cannot get around the demon. And you really should be able to. Like, this matchup, oh, man. Just the spacing and just, like, the counter rotation of the demon and little guy is really good right now on Banks' part. Wow, 5-0. All right. Serpent, did he stick with? He stuck with Turtle. Paul, you're gonna have to step in and show us. So once once Banks finishes destroying Serpent here, I think Senpai's going to step in and show him what's up. Show him that Turtle does not lose this matchup. Because right now it looks really lame. It looks like there's nothing Turtle can do. And that is not the truth. Oh, he just gets away! Oh, they both got juice right now. They can burn it. Oh, there's the swap. So that's the first of Demon's abilities is the swap. Really tricky. Oh, God. Oh, and he gets him. Gets him with the swap. So that takes 50% meter. Demon will build meter constantly depending on the distance between the two guys. So if you move the spiky guy away from the little guy far enough, you'll gain meter at a constant rate, and that'll increase as that distance increases. So right now he's gaining barely any meter because he's staying close. He's trying to be defensive. So Turtle's game here is really just make the cut, get around Demon, and kill him before he can gain enough meter. Because once he gets enough meter for one swap, he's going to be able to escape and probably gain, once he uses the swap, he'll probably be able to gain enough meter for a second swap. And it just sort of like repeats. And we'll see if we see the other special move from Demon. There's the full meter special move. Right now Serpent's just running into shit, so I don't know if that's going to happen, but wow. This is too free. This is lame. Who balanced this game? Okay, there we go. So you got around. Oh, he just does not. You have to expect that. You have to expect it. All right, Paul, get in there. Paul's getting in there now. Sit down, Banks. Sit down. Sit down. All right. Now Paul's gonna show Banks that this matchup is not that bad. Yeah, if Paul loses this, I will be very surprised because he has some good experience in this matchup. Often plays against Doug, of our local players. That first round, he just immediately runs into it. Dancing around. Maybe Banks is just legit. Maybe he's just legit. Oh, man. If Paul can't beat him, I need to try to beat him. Oh, man. Paul can't do it. What is going on? It's not even meter or anything. It's just the speeds are the same as they used to be. Is Banks just like a demon prodigy? What's happening? Wow! What? Oh, Paul's complaining about hitboxes. What he doesn't know is that the hitboxes are actually the 3D models themselves. So you cannot complain about hitboxes. They are exactly what you're seeing. Yeah, the defense right now from Banks. And at the same time as defending, he's also taking the middle of the screen. He's taking some of that spawning meter. Usually, Demon's only really able to defend himself when he's against a wall or in a corner. Because it gives him, gives the opponent less options to go cut around Demon. Okay, yeah, there we go. Paul got it now. doesn't have the meter. There we go. Okay, let's see if Paul's figured it out. You're probably confused. I keep calling Paul Serpent or Paul is Senpai. Senpaul. Change that. There we go. Okay. So maybe he's remembered how this matchup works. Let's see. This is not a 5-0 matchup. Oh! Wow. Just not quite. Oh my god, the defense is so good. It's impenetrable. This is not normally what happens, guys. Normally, Demon gets bodied by Turtle. Well, not bodied, but at least Paul's Turtle. Jeez. Wow, wow. All right, one more, and I'm stepping in. All right, one more, and I'm going to have to step in and... No one has ever said that Demon is OP. I'm pretty sure no one has ever said that. But right now, Banks is making him look OP. If you've never seen this game or played this game before, this probably just looks like a bad matchup. But what's really going on is Banks is just really playing well. It's kind of unbelievable. There we go. He just kind of got crazy there. I think... Oh, man, he just runs into him. The Yomi. He just predicts the cuts so well. Oh, yeah. In the circle. Oh. It looks so tough. It looks like I made it harder than it was before, but I didn't. I did not change the speeds. Wow. So I was a little upset that Doug wasn't here to show us the Demon matchup. Oh, he's got the meter. He got the meter. But now he's running out. Just running out. There we go. Okay. So we got out of position there, and he had enough meter to swap, but Paul baited it. Paul baited the swap and then punished accordingly. Well played. But he's having so much trouble getting behind that deep. Wow. And he just went in. He just attacked. All right. All right. Come talk about how bad you are, Paul. Tell the listeners who's the best demon. Wow, this is harder than I thought now. I'm not sure if the ball's speed has changed at all since last time I played, or I'm just having a harder time reading the hitbox now, because like it's got these weird spikes on it. Anyway, so I don't know, maybe Banks is the best demon now. I'll have to see Doug versus Banks next time. Demon mirrors. Also, let me update the names here for you. Senpai is not a real person. There we go. Alright, so we got Dr. Vic Q, the creator of this wonderful game, up. Sorry, just 1 second, guys. There we go. Yeah, so he did a good job of duking. Yeah, basically this entire matchup. Turtle doesn't benefit too much from building meter. So you really just want to rush down before the demon player can build meter, because once it gets teleport, or the speed up. Oh my god, I just ran straight into that. But yeah, so basically once demon gets meter, that opens up, makes it basically, that matchup's over at that point. So Devin's just keeping his distance here. And so he did a good job right there. That is one point, I guess, where actually maybe I should think about that next time. If you have meter, you don't necessarily have to go all the way around the demon ball. Center attack reaches farther. Yeah, he already has EX. Like Devin just pulls off like all these really impressive like stunts, and then he just runs straight up into the demon next round. Alright. I don't know, Devin really seems like building EX meter. Maybe that's the actual matchup. Maybe I just need to build meter. Demon doesn't even have EX yet. Devin almost has super.
And see, now Banks is like trying really hard to. Oh my God, this Devin fucked up. I was gonna say Banks is doing a really good job, trying really hard to stay far away from the demon now, just because Devin built super. I guess I was playing the matchup wrong the entire time. I was rushing down too hard. I just gotta build meter. Because basically the trick of this matchup is if the big ball and the small ball separate too much, it gets a lot easier to move around the big ball and then attack the actual player hitbox. Yeah, like right there. Yeah, so basically what Devin is doing is as he builds meter, Banks is then more reluctant to get closer to his demon, which he's using to protect himself when they don't have meter, because Devin's attack can reach farther around it. Yeah, you kind of got to keep a healthy distance still though between your two balls, just so you build meter fast enough. Because Demon really benefits from meter very well in this matchup. Banks hasn't really shown us that yet too much, except against Serpent, who just died totally free. Yeah. Yeah, see, now he's trying to run away, not just... Oh, wow. Alright, Devin getting really hype here. Yeah, Devin getting hype over his own game. Not a scumbag at all. See, actually, Devin's doing a really good job, too, of controlling the center of the screen. Because that's where all of the meter gems spawn from. You actually can use the big demon ball in order to kind of like push away the meter gems. But so far, all Banks has really been doing is just pushing the meter gems towards Devin. I'm not sure if he's really even thought about that so much yet. And see, now he has a really good... Yeah, see, I kind of feel like Banks isn't really thinking too much about meter building. He had a really good opportunity there to just kind of like camp the center and build some good meter, but instead he just kind of opted to back off towards the corner. I really feel like that's where Devin's getting him. I might run this back after this set. I have some new info to work with. Yeah, see, like right there. Banks could have just built all those meter gems for himself. But it doesn't matter because Devin decided to just kill himself anyways. Alright, so Banks is on match point here. Devin has EX. I think it's, yeah, that was good juking. Yeah, Devin has super. Oh, that was a really good bait. Devin is hella salty. Oh, can I show his face? Let me show Devin's face. Devin is so salty. Hey, here you go. Yeah. I want to see Devin's face when he gets hit. Alright, he just wasted his EX meter. Doesn't really matter though. Actually, it does kind of matter because you might finally see an EX move from Demon in this matchup. Yeah, Devin's just running right now trying to build meter by whipping. Hey, he's already built 2 EXs. Alright, so now he has to watch the teleport juke. Yeah, the only problem with the teleport super in this matchup is that if the turtle predicts it, then you pretty much just screw yourself by separating, or by putting yourself in a position to get attacked. So I'm not sure really like that super so much. It might be better to save it for the actual super, which what that one does is it makes it so your hitbox, your player character can't move, but it doubles the speed of your attack thing, which pretty much spells GG for turtle, unless he's already like, really close to your player character, or he's just really good at juking. Also, I forgot to update the scores. Banks has 2 wins. And he's got meter gems flying around everywhere. Yeah, see, Banks is kind of like hurting the meter into like spots, but he's not really taking advantage of like collecting it, like hurting away from Big Q now. Yeah, see, he's just kind of like pushing the meter towards Devin with his I don't even know what to call that. Big demon and little demon. Sure. Just to kind of give you some retrospective to how this matchup used to be played in the vanilla version. Wow, that was pretty convincing. In the vanilla version of Foozies, back before it was called Eucloid, Demon used to move, actually, I kind of feel like it moved a little bit slower than this. So anyways, Turtle had a really easy time getting around Demon. It was a pretty free matchup. So, Devin made a few changes. Mainly that's when he started thinking about adding EX moves and all this meter building and stuff like that. I kind of, I kind of feel like Banks is a little bit too eager to get himself away, to like kind of like separate himself from his ball. I think he's doing that A to build meter, but I think the more optimal way to build meter in this matchup would just be use Demon to kind of herd the meter gens to yourself. Because you do build meter when your Demon's far away from you, but it makes you way more vulnerable. So Devin is building just EX bar so much faster, at which point Banks is forced to start camping far away from his big Demon. I think Devin's got the read now. Ooh. Oh, that was really good. A very good play by Banks. But Devin already has EX again. Oh, that was a really, really bad teleport, actually. There was no reason to do that at all. I think Banks got a little bit antsy there. Wow, Devin bringing it back. You want to see a counter pick? Nah, it's okay. This is the counter pick. Nobody wants to watch Turtle. I actually want to watch Turtle, but nobody else wants to watch Turtle. Third strike the game. Ooh, some good plays by Banks. He's playing a bit more aggressively now. He's still not really thinking about meter, though. He just really wants to kill Devin. He just really wants to fucking kill Devin. Devin saying his own game sucks. Not our fault. Alright, so he's got teleport. Devin. Man, that was actually pretty good. It gets pretty tricky because when the little demon and big demon are both right next to each other, then you teleport. You have way less time as a turtle player to react to that, or as opposed to if you're just chasing down the little guy and just separate it, and then you try to teleport. And, like, it's pretty obvious that you can kind of keep your distance because you don't have to get too close to turtle in order to attack. So yeah, using teleport and the way Banks just did right there, I feel a lot better. That was really good use. Really good EX. Alright, Devin has super already. Oh, that's GG. Oh, no, he just got teleport. But yeah. Yeah, that was kind of a bad situation to be in. He really had no choice to just teleport and pray for the best. Oh, Devin getting quartered right away. And see right there, Banks could have built like all that. Okay, there we go. He's starting to get some meter. 5-1. Very convincing last game by Banks. Devin hyping himself up over his own game and then loses.
God.
We might have a new best defense.
This game is not balanced. Oh my god. Okay. Banks, who just beat me, who just beat the creator of the game with a demon against Turtle, says that Turtle beats Demon. 8-2. Holy shit. That was a hella good match, though. Wow. Good games. Yeah. How do you feel about the game?
I feel ecstatic. I will buy this game.
Okay, there you have it. Yeah? Because you don't think you would need it, because it used to be in Turtle's favor. It used to be able to go in. Yeah, so Paul's saying that he was not using the meter properly and not playing defensive enough.
What Devin was doing that I wasn't doing was that basically Banks, he was staying really close, like he was keeping little demon really close to the big demon in order to make it really hard for Devin to move around and attack. But since he built EX meter and the attack range goes a lot farther, that makes that strategy a lot more dangerous because then at that point you can't really use the big demon to protect yourself. And then that's when the little demon and the big demon start to have them like separate, at which point it makes it a lot easier to go in. So even if you don't use the super, just having the super makes it a lot more threatening. That's what Devin was doing that I wasn't doing. Alright, we got Armand coming up. Alright, so next up we have Armand Future Trunks versus... Yeah, I guess I'll play Armand.
Nerf Demon.
I swear, there was sometimes I got hit by the demon thing when our sprites were using touchscreen.
Paul's complaining about hitboxes again.
The hitboxes pretty much are the 3D models themselves. Like, they're exactly... It's just a circle anyway. How can you mess up the hitbox? Dude, it's got, like, spikes and stuff.
Paul says that the spikes go farther, or not as far as the hitbox. I don't even know what he's saying. He doesn't like the hitbox. Wow. That was a really good game. Banks is the new best demon? Maybe. We haven't seen a Banks versus Doug match, and the demon matchup is crazy, so I really want to see that. Man, I don't know when the two of them will be together next, but hopefully we can make that happen soon. That would be pretty hype. So very nice play to Banks. Congratulations. Bodied me. I tried really, really hard. I tried as hard as I have ever tried this game, and he still beat me. No sandbagging here at all. So good shit. And right now we have Armand playing against Senpai. It looks like Senpai's playing Demon. That's just like Senpai. Already Senpai's going to top tier. He sees that Demon is good, and he goes to Demon. Oh wait, which one's?
Who's Demon? You're Demon.
Okay, never mind. Looks like Senpai's player too. Senpai is complaining about how many sticks he has to use. Both analog sticks required for Demon. Very difficult. Unless you've ever played a first-person shooter. Alright, so we haven't seen this matchup yet, so this is good. Tether should do well against Demon, honestly. Tether's got much better range than Turtle with the ball. Albeit, he doesn't attack in every direction at once. He does attack at a farther range in a single direction. So, it's a little give and take there, but in this matchup, I think it makes a big difference. I think Tether's going to do better against Demon, but we shall see. If you notice ever when the Tether's ball goes across Demon and Demon starts kind of glowing white, Demon is gaining meter from that. So really careful as Tether not to lose your ball, because Demon can just go camp over it and gain meter all the way up to max, and then you're gonna have a bad time. So Tether's teleport is definitely going to be good in this matchup too. He's going to gain it pretty fast and be able to use it to make teleports through and around Demon. Okay, we're already seeing a different sort of matchup. Nice. So that was, you saw the teleport go off, and the ball is still active while teleport is starting up. It's only immediately after the teleport actually occurs that the ball is caught, and then it's not active anymore. Yeah, this is a much more interesting matchup now. Oh, straight through him. Straight through. Yeah, and that's one thing that Tether can do and that Turtle cannot do, is that range. So let's see what Senpai does. Senpai's going to stick with it.
Yeah, this is whatever, just play.
Yeah, I don't think they're playing to anything specific, but... So if anybody's actually watching this, this game will be at Northwest Majors, and there will be a tournament for it. And first time ever, it will be a double elimination tournament for it. Maybe some special prizes for the winners, we'll see. And also I might have some announcements to make about the game at Northwest Majors. So if you show up, make sure to look for it, and come talk to me. I'm BitQ. My name is Devin Stone in real life. On the internet, my name is BitQ. Say hello, and check out the game. but right now, okay, so they're, I still don't know who's playing which character. Yeah, Paul's playing Demon. Okay, right. Armand's asking what the X button does. So, that's the EX reflect move. You can see the button prompts when it shows up. When you have enough meter, you'll get the little button prompt, know which button to press, and that one's going to be a little bit bigger, and that's, besides being a little bit bigger, it also does not give meter to Demon when Demon absorbs it. Which isn't that big of a deal, but there are certain cases where Demon might almost have enough meter for a swap or something like that, and you just want to make sure, absolute sure that he doesn't get it. Okay, we're going to Demon. So, neither of these players are Banks, and yet they're both playing Demon. This is an interesting matchup. So, the first thing you're probably thinking is, how does this matchup ever end? Because, okay, well, that's how. So, you're probably thinking that, you know, the Demon, the spiky thing, moves slower than the other thing, so you're never going to really be able to catch the other guy. Unless, of course, you use your special abilities. So, the swap is really useful. You can, there you go. So you can end up attacking with your little guy. He moves a lot faster. You can move into the opponent and swap and get an instant kill that way. And then you saw in a couple rounds ago the speed boost. So that is the super move, full meter used. It'll freeze your little guy in place and the big guy goes really fast. So, you know, you can get punished for using it, but if you use it in the right spot, it's almost a guaranteed kill. Oh, he swapped, but he swapped twice. Swapped twice. Swapped and swapped back into death. Dean, you want to play? Alright, Dean's got next. Got a line here. Alright, so they're both scheming for the swap right now. Okay. Senpai is more aggressive. He goes for it quickly. Sometimes, I mean, if you bait it out, you have such a big meter lead that, you know, you can then go for the full meter super and just take the game that way. Oh. Yeah, so he baited it out that time. Okay, but he didn't use the time after the bait to gain much meter. So yeah, but now he's got the super. Okay, Armand's got. Oh, Armand does a double swap and just wastes everything. Maybe he's trying to be clever. Maybe he doesn't remember which button does what. This matchup is all meter. It's all meter, and you got to remember that the farther away you are from your demon, the faster you gain meter. So there's a lot of metagame there. Alright, both players desperate for the meter here. Somebody's going to take the center, try to get some of that spawning meter. One thing about Demon 2 is that his actual player character, the little guy, he's really small, and that means his hitbox is small. So it's difficult to pick up meter unless you're really, you know, looking at your own character, which usually, as a Demon, is a bad thing. You know, you want to look at the Demon at all times, and you want to sort of like, it's almost like looking at the space between them. You see both of them at the same time, and you see them as one sort of entity that you're rotating. Sort of what Doug has said in the past, is that, you know, they're one thing and you're just rotating them. Rotating your one character. Rotating and extending it. Oh, this is really hard to follow after playing a full set. Wow. So he got the speed boost there. Almost able to swap out of it, but not quite. We got 4-4 now. Next point takes it. I don't know what these guys are saying the score is, but oh, that he kind of ran into it there, but it was also a good read. So, what are we saying the score? Oh, Dean's in. All right, Dean's in. So we got Dean versus Armand. Hopefully we don't see another Demon. I wonder if there's another mic. It'd be cool to get both of us on here, but no. You just get nice and cozy next to me and use the same mic. plug it into all the ports. We're gonna break Dennis's streaming equipment right now, trying to set up 2 mics at once. Oh, this is excellent though. We are seeing a character we've never seen before on stream today. And let me change the names really quick. But
Hello,
Dean,
can you hear me? Am I on?
yeah, you are on.
Oh, hey
That
guys.
You got that on like the first try. That was really good.
Alright, so we got some
We got
Gemini
Gemini.
going.
Gemini. Yeah, we haven't seen Gemini yet tonight. Gemini is similar to Demon in that you control both of them independently, the 2 nodes, but they are both players
got
and not
both in one
attacks.
shot.
So it's sort of like a cross between Demon and Tether. So you move them independently, but you have a ball like Tether that you can just throw back and forth. It's not attracted to either of them though, so be careful with that. You notice that when that sound effect goes off, it signals that one of the nodes has been killed, which doesn't signal the end of the game immediately. You have to kill both the nodes before the other one respawns. The respawn time is probably 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, so if you have both nodes farther away from each other, it can be pretty tricky to kill them both.
Yeah,
Small time.
usually the strategy that people use right away is just to move them to opposite corners. And the downside of that is that you don't get the synergy from using them together, passing back and forth, and you don't gain meter very much, but you are a lot safer because it's hard to kill them both when they're in opposite corners of the screen.
Definitely makes the Turtle Gemini matchup very frustrating, because basically as a Turtle player, you gotta go from one corner to the other.
Yeah, that was nice though. Armand's handling it pretty well. And you notice that when Turtle reflects, he knocks the meter away, so you gotta be careful to pick up that meter before you reflect.
Otherwise, you'll just be feeding meter to your opponent.
Yeah, and I noticed in the Demon matchup too, because the actual Demon itself, the spiky ball, pushes meter away, kind of like repels it, I guess you'd say. If you pick your spaces right, you can trick it into repelling meter into you.
Yeah, it's kind of like herding cows, except instead of the cows, you got these meter building gems. So like anyone just imagine back in the day when people wanted some milk, the little demon will go out with his big demon and herd all the cows into him in order to get his daily dose of milk. And that's what this game is.
We're gonna cut that from the actual final video.
I'm sure that's exactly what Devin was thinking about when he designed that mechanic.
Yes. Gemini is designed to be. I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, I'd say Gemini is probably definitely the hardest character to use of the 4 characters available.
Yeah, definitely. It's like Demon in that you're moving them independently, one with each stick. But on top of that, you have to aim your ball. You have to aim your shots, and you do that. They aim in whatever direction you're moving, but you have to use the bumpers to shoot. So
yeah, but if you didn't know, we're playing this game on Xbox 360 controllers, so yeah, dual analog, and then there's 2 bumpers on each shoulder. Yeah, most of the characters you only need 1 bumper, or I guess like 1 button to attack with, and then different bumpers for supers. But with Gemini, you actually need to use both.
Turtle and Tether can be played on mouse and keyboard actually, and I think it actually functions correctly. I think it works in the game now if we had a mouse attached. But obviously Gemini and Demon aren't able to do that. You need the 2 analog sticks. You need the 360 degrees of motion with both of your characters.
Yeah, so now. Yeah,
okay, we lost his ball.
In a very precarious position.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was a mistake. Armand swapped himself right into the ball there and killed himself. But he had pretty much the game won. All he needed to do was kill one of them and then use the speed super to kill the other.
Yeah, at that point, once you have the ball strapped in your demon, you can just
you got both of them. Okay. So I think this is Demon's hardest matchup, because the only way you're going to catch both of them and kill both nodes before they respawn is with your speed super, or like a really clever use of swap, I guess.
Yeah, because in general, Gemini stays like this is probably the main matchup where actually like just separating your 2 nodes the whole time works really well.
Yeah.
Just because Demon is just too slow.
Yeah, Dean's not really playing that way, though.
Yeah.
He's keeping him close. He's doing a lot of those spinny things that don't actually do anything, spinning around himself. But it looks cool.
That was well played. Alright, so we're going to see some Tether Gemini.
So you guys might be wondering, like, what the hell is, like, the story behind this game? Are these just shapes? Are they just 3D shapes bouncing around each other? Is there anything else to the game?
Yeah, I'm wondering about this too. I want to know about Turtle's life story.
So, I'm developing a backstory to the game. You know, as any good game developer, I created the entire gameplay mechanics and everything before I even thought about story or anything, because, like, obviously that's the way to go. But, no, I'm just kidding. Pretty much no one does that. But, it does give me the benefit of being able to be really creative now and just think about crazy things that would fit with these shapes. So I got some stuff in mind. I might sort of announce some stuff at Northwest Majors. I'm working pretty hard to recruit people right now for art and sound and music. I already got a few people already, so.
Yeah, I would love to see the concept art for this game. Like, do you just have like a sketchbook with like different circles in it? Or...
Yeah, there's like some really crappy sketches that I did when I was creating the characters, when I was designing them, that you don't want to see.
You should make that a pre-order bonus. Like, just pre-order the game, get some concept art package.
You can get some sweet wallpapers from this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually my biggest priority right now as a concept artist. So, if you are a video game concept artist or just good at drawing things in general, you should contact me.
Yeah. By the way, like I said, I'm totally really ready to audition for the voice of Turtle. Once you're ready to start doing voice acting.
All right, your
give me the word.
audition begins now. All right, well, hold on. We're gonna have them play Turtle.
Okay.
And you're gonna do the voiceovers for Turtle.
Oh shit!
Hey guys, hold up. Okay, somebody needs to play Turtle. Okay, one person plays Turtle, at least somebody. Because Paul is gonna do the voiceover as the voice of Turtle. Yes.
Oh, wait, what are my lines? Did I just make them up?
Yeah, whatever you think Turtle would say.
I don't think I can handle 2 turtles, bro.
No, just one. All right, here we go, Paul. He's not doing it.
So free.
So he's got grunts.
Oh!
He's got grunts and screams. I don't like it so far.
I'm cracking under pressure.
Yeah, this isn't as good as I expected.
Oh, I need him to build like super meter. I have something good planned for supers.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Now get that shit away from me. Yo, you gotta use the reflect.
What kind of accent does Turtle have? Like, what's his what's the cadence?
I don't know.
Of speech.
You designed a character. Why are you running away? Go in. You're Turtle. You rush that shit down, son. Let's go.
Okay. You're hurting the stream monster's ears now. Nobody's gonna like Turtle anymore. Well,
Okay,
actually, nobody likes
I'm
Turtle
done.
anyway.
I like Turtle.
Okay. Nobody likes Turtle.
All right, so
Look
I
at
do
Turtle.
have to
You just
ask,
move and press A. Nobody can respect that. Nobody respects that.
I was waiting for the double bubble super. He has to do double bubble.
Double bubble. Double bubble is the one of
Well,
the
double
supers
bubble
from the
used to be.
initial version of the game.
Yeah.
And it was a tether super. It wasn't Turtle.
Yeah, it would be the your tether ball would grow twice in size and also have increased force or increased mass.
Yeah. Yeah, you just bully him with it.
Yeah, it was easily the worst super of between that and teleport, but
But it
I
was
was a really big
It
fan
was
of double
hype.
bubble.
It
Yes,
was hype.
like, it feels good. Like you just build that super bar, and then like you just like you press that trigger, and it's like double bubble. And you got this big ball that fills up like it doesn't even fill up that much of the screen. Actually, it's a pretty big chunk of the screen.
It's actually the diameter of the ball is doubled. So I think if you know any math, that probably means that, let's see, What is like that? That means that like the volume is quadrupled or something like that.
Well, I'm pretty
No.
sure these don't have any volumes because these are two-dimensional shapes.
They're not though. They're not. They're 3 dimensions.
Are they? Are they? Oh, you're right. I guess they are three-dimensional now. I never thought about that. Oh, back in the day though, they were only two-dimensional.
Yeah, back in the day where they were just circles. Circles, and then they were circles that shot circles at other circles.
It was quite creative.
But there were stars in the background then.
Yeah, there were stars in the background. Now we got this fancy training mode stage. Ooh, that was a really good.
I remember when I added the stars, and everybody was like, "Whoa, background!"
Yeah, because it used to be just black.
Whoa. Okay, 4-4. Get hype somehow. We got.
Nobody wants to attack.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that matchup is pretty tricky because like if Tether attacks but misses, it's basically you're done. Turtle can just kind of go in.
Yeah, and we've still yet to see really the full extent of the metagame with the EX ball. You know, you were using that against Mark and having pretty good success, but he was also able to get around it. He 5-0'd you like after I told him about it. So
Yeah, it was a little bit tricky. The main problem I was having was that because like you can use the EX ball to go through the shield, but then like he still has the invincibility during the shield, so I was having trouble trying to properly punish it. Like basically what ended up happening was like he would just kind of basically fly through the ball and get it at me. Yeah,
man, I'm pretty hyped.
I like
for-
how he gets in a position where like, he just knocks the ball away from the opponent, but then instead of deciding to go in and kill him, he just builds meter. It's like, no, I'm gonna savor this I'm gonna savor this victory.
Yeah, so one of the common complaints about this game is that it's just sort of dull in the sound and visual department, and you know, I am totally in agreement with that. It's just not something I've put that much time in yet. So, you know, with all the recruiting I've been doing, trying to hire people, we're gonna get some really satisfying, exciting graphics and sound for you guys, and music too. I've already got a couple of people lined up for that, so should be good.
I think we're done. I failed the audition. Sorry, guys. I don't think I'll be.
Yeah, that
Write me some lines.
that
and
was the
then
worst.
I'll
Oh,
figure something
they
out.
turned on a neutral ball. I don't know if they did it on purpose.
Oh, what is this? This is a new mechanic.
You turn it on. At the character select screen, you can turn it on.
What does it do? I've never seen this before.
The neutral balls, yeah. You should do it though. It's exciting.
Yeah,
No, they're not gonna do it.
Is this a new mechanic? What does the neutral ball do? Was it just like?
It just hurts both players and bounces around as you'd expect.
So it's like Smash Brothers items.
A little bit, yeah.
I guess kind of. Yeah, it always spawns in the same spot, so it's not like random. But
Yeah, I should probably put Pokeballs in this game. It's probably the only real way to make it hype. Add Pokeballs. What Pokemon do you think would fit best in this game?
Charmander.
No, you're wrong. Polygon.
Okay, yeah, Porygon would do pretty good too. But I'm just gonna throw it out there. Charmander is the most hype Pokemon ever.
Wait, Charmander? What about the evolutions?
Nah, Charmander.
Charmander. And why is that?
Cause it's fucking cute. You see him?
I don't think you understand what hype means.
I mean, it's very adora hype. Adorable and hype.
When people say "ah," that's usually not hype.
Okay. So we skip the Charmander. We put in Dragonite. How's that? Dragonite's also pretty fucking adorable.
He's got like a hyper beam, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's hype. It's called hyper beam.
Yeah.
Duh. Oh man, I kind of want.
Maybe that's
Dennis
what
to
this
play.
game needs.
I
It's
want.
like
I kind of want to see
Beam Supers.
Dennis play. Oh no. What's his name?
Huh?
That dude. What's his name?
Tim?
No. The guy that left him.
Oh, I don't know.
Shit. What's his name?
Call him out.
All right. Well, he got second place at the last tournament, and he has not played yet tonight. Shit, I gotta think of his name though, or I'm gonna embarrass myself when I.
Nah, just like walk up to him and was like, "Hey, bro, you want to play some Foozies?"
Then I gotta stand up. He's just doing training mode anyway.
He can probably
Alright,
hear us
alright.
talking about him behind his back.
No.
We're not that far away from him.
No. No, that's silly. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna try to get him to play.
Alright, so anyways, while Devin's getting some more players for us to watch, I'm going to keep talking. All right. Devin has successfully acquired a new player without making this awkward. All right, so his name is Joey. We got names. We got names in the house. By the way, for those of you curious, Devin is attempting to try to get this game at EVO. We're going to try and get some hype footage, send some concept stuff to Mr. Wizard. And then hopefully we'll have a presence with all the other indie games at EVO. By we, I mean Devin, because I don't actually have anything to do with the game besides that fact that I play it.
All right, so we got Joey Classic stepping up after this game. He's a turtle player. He says he hasn't really figured out the other characters. But he's gotten second place at 2 separate tournaments, I think. So,
yeah, actually, I played him last time in grand finals. He did very well. He has very strong footsies.
We might have to see another turtle match. Because the last one was you versus. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The last turtle match was you versus Mark, and you just destroyed him.
Yeah,
like
Mark,
you just
Mark
exposed his footsies.
He has horrible footsies. Oh my god!
Then how did he win the tournament that last time? The other time?
Because I wasn't there. He okay.
Are you the only one with good footsies?
Nah, Johnson has better footsies than I do.
Ooh.
I can't. Well, wow, maybe. Wow. I made a really bad decision the last time I tried to play Johnson because that was when I was trying to learn some Tether too. So I picked Tether against Johnson. He just wrecked me. So I kind of lost the one extra bonus round I needed to have a chance.
Oh, and then you switched to turtle, but it was too late.
Yeah, it was too late. Like
Armand's trying to use that zap.
2 out of 3, I can possibly beat Johnson turtle, but I can't win 2 straight. It's not happening. I was very hyped teleport.
Yeah, the swap to get away from the zap was. I'm not sure if he saw. He probably saw the zap coming. It's a mechanic that most people don't use, and I think it's really good. So it's good to see people trying to use it.
It's a little hard to hit little demon. I feel with the zaps because the little demon's hitbox is so small.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
It's a lot better than other characters against other characters.
But it's active for quite a long time. You know, like probably like half a second, and it moves along with the character, so you can sort of sweep an area with it.
Yeah, you control some good space with that.
Yeah. What do you think about nice? Yeah, you got it.
That was very good.
What do you think about changing it so the meter carries over? The zap was good. Zap. Wait, was that you?
No, I was the demon.
Oh, okay. I saw
That was a really good teleport, actually. Yeah.
Split second. Yeah. All right, let me fix.
So we got some turtle tether here. The classic matchup. This is like Ryu versus Ken. If Ken had a reflect move. I guess it's more like Rose versus Ryu.
This is not a classic matchup at all.
Hey man, like back when it was like Fuzi's 1.0, like this was all we saw for the longest time.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Tether versus Turtle.
That's true. And it was just
And then
Tether for a while. I mean,
Yeah,
Tether was the first character.
Yeah, when the game first came out, it was just Tether, and then Devin added some new characters. But yeah, it took a while for people to figure out how to properly use Demon and Gemini. I think Doug was like the very first. Yeah, it was definitely the very first Demon. He definitely innovated a lot of Demon tech.
Yeah, he still believes he's the best demon, I think. But let's see. Oh, well, we got some challengers to the demon throne, actually.
They
so
want to
there's
get some.
Banks, which you saw today, and another one is Dave O. So Dave O, self-proclaimed best at all games.
Yeah, Davo actually defeated Doug at the tournament that Mark won, which is why I hate him, because he let Mark win.
Yes.
How do you beat Doug and then lose to Mark?
It's collusion somehow. Somewhere in there there's collusion. Although I really don't think Davo would ever collude with Mark.
No.
I don't think that's possible.
I don't think anyone would ever collude with Mark.
Plus, there's the fact that like Mark like showboated really bad afterwards. Like, if you like collude with someone, you're like lose on purpose, and then they just
Mark would totally do that. Actually,
what? Well, I'm making it realistic. I'm just trying to sell it, you know. Don't want people to get suspicious.
I mean, I don't want to make people think that you're better than me. He would totally say that.
When he actually won the tournament, he pulled out his phone and played the Sanford Kelly Stick Smash thing, like some remix of it
the
on
monkey
his
one?
cell phone.
Yeah.
And like made me and whoever the second place guy was watch. I guess it was Davo. It was pretty uncomfortable.
No,
Nobody was comfortable doing that.
nobody's ever comfortable when Mark wins something. I was going to say, that was actually a very good teleport at the end to try and whiff punish Turtle, but unfortunately he just didn't quite get the ball out in time.
Yeah, so I haven't been paying attention to the score. Who won the last game?
The Turtle just won the last game, which would be Joey.
Did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Joey's got some good footsies.
Some of the strongest footsies around.
Oh, he just didn't see that coming though. Bounced it into himself.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky when you bounce the ball around and it just gets it really fast. You kind of just got to be looking at where it's going to be going.
Man, I cannot wait till this game has music. It's gonna be so much better.
And music will definitely help the game. And some nice sound effects.
Yeah, I've definitely got both of those coming. Hopefully in the next couple months, I will have music and sound effects. And ideally graphics improvements too. We'll see. It's for some reason it's harder to find graphics people right now. You know, I posted in a lot of different groups on Facebook and stuff, and I got a lot of responses for sound people and music, but you know, only a couple for graphics, and they're really only like 3D modelers. There's so many 3D modelers, and that's the one thing that I don't need for this game, because everything's like, they're all just geometric shapes that I can make myself in Blender. Like, you don't need.
I mean, yeah, they're all 3D geometric shapes.
Yeah, but they're not difficult to model.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally, it's not art at all. It's math. I'm just plugging in the numbers to, you know, the 3D modeler, and it does it. Either that or downloading them from some kind of like online repository of shapes, which is kind of cool too.
I'll be excited to see what kind of like stage backgrounds you get for this game, though.
Yeah, there's gonna be all sorts of crazy stuff. Like, if you guys have ever played Audio Surf, just all the crazy shit that happens in the background of that game.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, that's what this game will look like too.
Oh,
Of course, everyone will choose this stage though.
yeah, it's just like Street Fighter tournaments. You have like all these cool stages. And it's always training mode.
Yeah, in Ultra, nobody's gonna choose the new stages. You got like Space Station with Zangief hanging out the
And
window.
nobody wants
like,
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
Nobody wants space.
What the hell? Nobody's
Or if
gonna
they do choose a new stage, it's going to be like the one in the skate park, where you're just kind of going like
That
up
one
and down the
seems
half
reasonable.
pipe.
All right, Armand's checking out.
All right.
Thanks, Armand. All right. Let's see.
Hey Dennis, do you want to play? Go get Dennis to play.
All right, we're gonna go get Paul to persuade Dennis to play. I'm not sure how he's gonna do it, but I believe in him. Oh, we have exchange of words, exchange of insults, perhaps. Oh, I think he's gonna play. I think Dennis is gonna play. Holy shit, you're amazing, Paul. Dennis never does what he's told. That was impressive. Although
Dennis
he
and I
hasn't
have
done
a
it
good
yet.
relationship.
He hasn't done it yet.
Nah, if he says he's going to do something, he'll do something.
I think he feels sorry for you for all the senpai stuff. You know, you have some guilt tripping power over him right now.
I should take advantage of that.
You should.
Because he really fucked up a lot of shit in my life, man. Him and Shaka.
Shaka. Where's Shaka tonight? I thought
I
he
don't
saw
know.
him on the stream a little while ago. Yes, he was. Actually, all I see is that he lost his mod status. That's the only thing
Wait,
I
really?
see.
Shaka's not about it anymore?
JTV removes channel operator status from ES06 kin. True.
Oh my god, get wrecked.
Is that just because he left? Like, what's the deal with that? No, it just
You keep your mod
just
status even
lost
you
it.
leave, I think.
yeah, he just lost it. No mod for you. Wonder how many viewers we have. Oh, okay, wait. See, the problem is, like, this hex chat thing says viewers total, but I don't know if it's counting the people that aren't logged in.
I never actually understood about Twitch. That's okay though. We really appreciate everybody who's watching right now.
As you can see, we have not had anybody say anything in the chat since about an hour and a half ago.
So during AE Grand Finals.
Yeah, they said a couple things during AE Grand Finals. That's really like it. Nobody watches this shit. Wait, what? Jeff's talking? Oh no, this is from previous day.
Say Jeff got home quick.
Yeah, only 4 lines have been spoken in chat over the course of the entire thing tonight. Fighting games.
Yeah, by the way, if you guys have any questions about this game, you got the developer right here. You can feel free to ask away.
Yeah, right here.
If you guys want to ask about, like, maybe drop any hints about character backstories, or maybe when the next. So when is the next big Eucloid event going to be? I'm guessing Northwest Majors, right?
Northwest Majors. We are going to hold a double elimination tournament. Double elimination. That's right. So far, it's only been single elim at Northwest Majors, or at Saturday Slugfest. Only single elim so far, but Northwest Majors double elim. It's gonna be hype.
There's gonna be real prizes.
There will
real
be prizes. There will be prizes. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for entrance fee. I almost just sort of want to stake the whole thing. Just have like a winner take all, $100 or something like that. At the same time, I don't know if it's enough. It's hard to say. I mean, how many people do you think would enter if there was an entrance fee of like $2?
Probably got a pretty good amount.
I mean, the best we've gotten at Slugfest is like 32, I think, 31.
Yeah.
Which is pretty damn good. I mean, that's more than AE and Marvel that night. So, and I think that was $1 entry. No, we're not. There's nothing happening right now. Although Dennis says he's gonna play. Yeah.
We're gonna have Dennis up pretty soon.
Yeah, you wanna play Dennis? I'll play Dennis. All right, Banks is gonna play Dennis.
Ooh, Dennis versus Banks.
Ooh. Right now, Dennis is getting his anime on in some Blaze Blue.
Blaze Blue, getting ready for that Northwest Majors. It's gonna be a hype. We got a lot of people coming from out of state just to play Eucloid. Not really, but. We can probably get some people to play this game.
So my goal is to get more entrants for Euclid than Marvel, and I honestly think it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, oh man. Seattle does not play Marvel apparently.
Yeah, holy shit, right? Like, I think we're still under 50 people right now. We're in the 40s, I think.
I don't know the exact numbers, but
I know we're under
Chris wasn't
50
very happy
at
with them.
least from earlier. It's pretty bad, guys. Pick it up.
Yeah. So guys, if you're a Marvel player, you should definitely sign up. It's looking to be a pretty small, easy tournament.
It's like people just realize they suck at Marvel. Like I don't know.
I mean, it's hard to be good at Marvel. You just die sometimes. It's hard to do good in Marvel tournaments.
There was a while though that like people sucked, and there was plenty of pop monsters that never had a chance of getting top 8, never had a chance of getting top 3 and making it in the money. But they still entered. They still like believed in themselves, and now no one believes in themselves.
I don't believe in myself in Marvel, man.
I mean, it is pretty sad that our best players go to NCR and just get destroyed. I mean, I guess they didn't get destroyed. They beat the pop monsters, and they lost to the legit players. But I don't know.
I mean, yeah, some of our players are doing better. Darren's consistently making top 32 at all the tournaments. Rats has some really good wins lately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kyle P beat Cloud 805 in a money match. Or I don't even know if it was a money match. It was an exhibition, 1st to 5. Beat him 5-2. It's pretty good. Cloud took 2nd at the tournament, so it's pretty good. All right, I think Dennis is gonna step up here. Dennis, do you want to play Banks, or do you want to play? Who do you want to play? Banks or Banks wants to play?
Yeah, you got a choice, Dennis. All right, Dennis is going to fuck up Banks.
Dennis is challenging Banks.
Quote unquote.
Fuck him up, Bennett.
Who does Dennis play? I don't remember.
Dennis
I think
has
he plays
played
Tether,
Tether in the past, although he has not played in a while.
It has been a while. I don't even know if maybe he just doesn't know about new mechanics.
Yeah.
This would be pretty
He
interesting.
definitely doesn't know about the new mechanics. Yeah. Let's see how long it takes you to figure out how to play again. Let's see if you can figure out how to play again.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Wait, how to play? I have the answer to this. Wait. Press the Y button. Okay. Okay, so telekinesis is a new mechanic in this game. You hold down the trigger, and then when you move the right stick, you can kind of like control where the ball moves. It's actually really good.
It also goes through. It also goes through the reflector.
That's not going to matter in this matchup, but. Yeah, like that way, like the other person knows you're a total scrub, doesn't know how to play. That's why you're ruining the rules.
Yeah, we know who pressed it first. All right. Dennis.
Yes, I think Dennis forgot that that big demon is the hitbox.
Dennis has definitely played against all the characters, though. He knows.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, for a long time, actually, Dennis was one of our strongest players in this game. And then he had to run tournaments and stuff, so he kind of stopped playing video games altogether for a while.
It was sad.
Now they have sad situation. Oh, that was like really good recovery.
Yeah,
And
Banks could have really just
yeah,
capitalized there and gained a ton of meter.
yeah, Banks is just kind of keeping his distance right now. I don't think he's confident Dennis knows how to aim, so. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not be.
That was a really good Banks shot. He kind of reflected it at the wall back to himself.
I would not give Dennis any respect right now.
Yeah.
Just go in and
Make him earn it.
make him prove that he can still play the game.
And see, all he's doing right now is he's giving Dennis a chance to remember how to play.
Yeah. I mean, he's trying to
Dennis
pressure him a little bit,
has
but
teleport. Dennis, you can teleport. Dennis, do you know how to teleport?
maybe he'll figure out how to teleport before he loses this first game.
Yes? You can teleport when your ball's not moving. By the way, you don't build meter when your ball's gray.
Oh, Banks.
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
have
That was a really good juking.
Yeah, Banks got a little aggressive there and tried to get the kill instead of just going over the ball.
Yeah.
That's okay. He takes the first game.
Banks is definitely not respecting Dennis. It might cost him pretty soon, though. Dennis seems to be remembering stuff.
Yeah,
This is the first
Dennis
time.
got 2 points when he
Yeah.
hasn't played the game in ages.
Yeah.
So
This is the
that's-
first of 5. Dennis has
not bad.
plenty of time to not suck. Oh,
Oh,
oh
Oh,
no!
he missed though.
And
That
then he'd
was
be
so
backed up
good.
into.
It was a nice cut right around the demon, and then he just missed. Oh, and he's pulling there and losing his ball. I don't know if Banks knows that he gains meter from the ball. I think he does.
Yeah, Dennis is really eager to pull the ball back to himself. That's really costing him right now.
Let's
I
just
think
not
he
tell
sees the.
Banks that he gains meter from the ball, because
Yeah.
otherwise I think this would just be 5-0. It's already probably going to be 5-0.
All right, Dennis has teleport now.
Make it interesting.
Wait, yeah, but it doesn't matter. That went a little bit worse than the last round.
Yeah, what? That's not how it's supposed to work. Ooh, that was close.
Yep.
Banks is starting to recognize the range now of Tether.
Yeah,
He
you can only
figured it
shoot
out
the
pretty
ball so
quickly.
far. Oh, that was really good. He used the teleport to sneak his way past.
I think Dennis got some hits there in the first game, just because Banks is not used to the range of Tether. So Tether's got more range than Turtle, but I mean it's not enough that you can get free hits. So
Yeah,
Ooh,
see now.
nice there. Dennis
Yeah,
figured
Banks
it
is
out.
staying really close to his big demon, which is costing him. Yeah, so now he's starting to back off again. Yeah, its matchup's a little bit different from the turtle matchup. You don't have to worry so much about Tether gets around your big demon.
Yeah, it's not a free kill. You have to aim, and you do have to predict where they're going to be.
Yeah, so even if Turtle gets past your big demon, you can still kind of like juke out the ball. That was
Yeah.
really good pullback on the Tether. I think Dennis remembers how to play the game now. This is getting interesting. We got some good matches coming up, guys. And he just missed. Never mind.
Nice.
see, this is
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so Dennis is pulling the ball back to himself now. He's not just throwing it in wild directions. Let's see if he figures out how to use the telekinesis.
I don't think he's even going to go.
Or
for
he'll
it.
just like run into the big demon.
He's not going to try to use telekinesis. That's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much for Dennis.
Yeah, so I think Banks is playing a little bit more conservative now. Yeah, Dennis really trying to go in very hard. I think he might be getting a little bit cocky after that last set. I don't know where he was trying to shoot there, but ooh, that's good.
I've noticed
Ah,
that Banks is really good at adapting. You know, you saw my set against him where he won the first two, and then I changed things up, and I was able to come back and make it 2-2, and then he just turned it all around, started playing completely differently. You know, he was playing aggressive, changed it up, and really just took the last game easily. So really impressed me with that.
Yeah. Now
He's doing
Banks
the
is
same
playing
thing.
this runaway style demon. So far, Dennis hasn't been able to figure it out yet. Yeah, scores 3-1. Alright, so let's see what Dennis does to change it up now.
Banks actually he watched one of the Saturday Slugfest streams, I think, or maybe Thursday, I don't remember, but he watched one of the streams and learned how to play that way. And then the first time he played the game, he was already good at it because he learned how to play it from watching the stream. So it's pretty cool.
That's some dedication right there.
Yeah. He asked me personally, like, "Are you gonna have the game tonight?" You know, like, I watched it on the stream. I want to play. It's very nice to hear that from people.
Dennis trying to get his ball back without pulling it. All right, now Dennis has a full stock.
Yeah, if he's gonna be really good, he's gonna use the telekinesis because, for one thing, that's gonna extend your range. That was a nice pull. But the extended range you get from telekinesis is really. Oh, he pulled and he missed his ball, and then he just kind of freaked out.
Yeah, so like Devin was saying, you can use telekinesis to kind of like push your ball forward. You can't not just push it left and right, so it gives you some extra range.
Yeah, and Dennis, one thing Dennis isn't used to at all is the little meter shards, and the fact that they actually have physics, they actually have collision, so they do block the ball a little bit. All right, 4-1. Banks looking to close this out.
Yeah, Dennis has been getting in pretty well, but so far he hasn't been able to make any of his shots count. He keeps trying to just like, and he's just like trying to guess where Banks is going to be, but he's not guessing right.
But he's
Yeah,
trying the telekinesis.
He's got super.
I think Dennis freaked out a little bit there because he saw that Banks had super, and he was like, "I gotta do some crazy telekinesis shit that I don't know how to do." Oh.
He's gonna get it
The
back.
ball. Yeah, see, Banks does not know that he can get meter from the ball. Yeah. He definitely doesn't know. And we're not going to tell him.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing Banks could benefit from in this play. It's just thinking more about meter build.
Yeah, if he had that, Dennis would not have a chance.
So let's not say anything right now. We'll give Dennis a chance.
Yeah.
All right, now.
I don't think he has much of a chance anyway.
He's doing good.
Yeah,
There's
he
it.
got the meter. He got the meter for the super, and it's really difficult to avoid. It's looking pretty over. One more for Banks, and he'll take it.
All right, this is Dennis's last chance. What does he have up his sleeve?
Dennis, can he play under pressure? Oh,
that was good. That was good.
nice.
Ooh,
Okay.
that was a very good
Okay.
pullback. All right.
All right, he's not gonna go out 5. Oh, he almost.
Oh my God.
He's freaking out now. He's freaking out.
Dennis doesn't freak out. He just fucks up.
Okay.
Oh, that was
okay.
good. That was a good shot.
Okay, wait. We might have something. We might have something here. Oh. Yeah.
So-
Oh, why did you pick up the ball?
Oh,
Pick
that
up
was
the ball,
good. That was
Dennis.
good.
Wow.
That
Wow.
was very good.
Wow.
Dennis said, "Shut up."
Oh, Dennis!
Oh!
You fucked up. Oh, I'm sorry for your ears. I think
That was a good little run, but
bringed it up. All right, well played, Dennis. Well played. Yeah, right? Especially with Demon, right?
No, it's really interesting because, like, so getting the characters. Yeah, so that matchup's pretty interesting because it's not so much about, like, separating the tiny demon from the other. It's like, you really have to consider the speed. It's still about the shot more than anything else rather than the separation. Like, I feel like the speed was the most important thing.
yeah, because
there.
even if you get past the big demon, you still have to like shoot at him. Yeah, so it's a little bit different from turtle because like with turtle, like once turtle's close to you, you're not going to dodge like that big ring. But tether, like you can still kind of juke that up because he has to actually aim at you.
Yeah, and nothing was really useless. Like the teleport was useful just to get yourself into a good position.
Yep.
I don't know. I tried screwing around with like just forcing myself to like kind of get the center and get myself that meter because it seemed I don't know. It's a time limit, especially with demon.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like there's an end to the game. when
Meter
you
is
have
really
that.
good in this matchup for both characters.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I have to figure out the whatever my 100% thing is. Telepathy or whatever. Oh really? Okay, that's what I thought. I was
Yeah.
holding it.
I don't know. It's interesting. I have to figure it out.
Steven can actually get meter from tether without, like when turtle gets to do the little things to get meter.
Yeah.
But if you can get in the way of the ball,
Yeah. Here, hold on one sec.
this matchup is better for Demon than Demon Turtle because against Turtle, Demon has to wait for him to do the little shockwave to get meter. But against Tether, if you can get your little Demon in the path of the ball, you can get meter that way. And that's what helped me get that.
Yeah. Plus, like, just in general in this matchup, since you'll be farther away, like your big demon will be farther away, you'll be building meter faster in that sense too. Because like generally against Turtle, you'll want to stay closer together, at least until Turtle has EX.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna have one more match. We're gonna have Dennis play Paul.
Oh yeah, I'm playing again.
Dennis versus Senpai. This has not
Alright,
happened in a
so
long time.
We're gonna have Dennis versus Paul.
Huh? Oh, Dennis is pulling out the webcam? Oh, no, wait. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, make sure you get that.
All right.
Hi, Barry. Hey, Barry. Tell Doug he's not the best demon anymore. Banks is. Northwest Majors. Northwest Majors, the beta is gonna happen. Northwest Majors, I'm gonna release something. Beta.
Yeah, Barry asking about when he's going to get a copy of the game to play. Stick around and come to Northwest Majors and you will find out. Alright, I think we got the name switched here. There we go. Alright, so Senpai's sticking with his turtle, which he's not the voice of. Definitely not. That was a bad idea. Never gonna do that again. Oh, wow. That pole got a lot of speed on it, but he ended up losing the ball. So, Tether has the advantage in range, and possibly speed too, but with his shots, that is. That has almost gotten his ball back. But the downside is that he can lose his ball, and he is helpless. Nice. Getting tricky. Another thing that makes this matchup hard is that the little meter things get in the way of Tether's ball. They block it a little bit, but they don't block the reflector at all for Turtle. So Turtle has the advantage there. I should probably change that. I'll probably add some sort of durability to the reflector where, you know, if it hits 3 or something, 3 of the meter things maybe, it disappears. I don't know. I don't want to make the game too complicated where you need to, like, you know, you don't need a strategy guide. Like, if you need a strategy guide to look up the durability points, is that 3 points of high durability or whatever, that's bullshit. Nobody wants to do that. Alright, Senpai going up 2-0. I think that was 2-0. Dennis is pretty outmatched here. Let's see, maybe he can make some adjustments. He looked like he was making adjustments against Banks before, so and he is getting hits, just not quite enough. Oh, that was close. Just a little too much hesitation picking his ball back up. and he's a little too eager to use the pull, I think. You got to be really, really careful with the pull. Oh, he had the teleport. He didn't use it. There we go. Nice. This is gonna be our last game of the night. Last set. Oh, Dennis just didn't catch it. He had the option of catching his ball. He just missed it. Banks, do you have a Twitter? You should make one. You know why? Because we're going to do a Twitter campaign. Eucloid. We're gonna spam this account. No. There's hardly anybody watching to begin with. I mean, the same with Street Fighter. Nobody watching. Oh, I'm tired, guys. This game is difficult to commentate. It's very fast. A lot of things to think about at all times. There's no breaks. I think that's why. You know, in a lot of games like Street Fighter and Marvel, and especially Marvel with these long combos, you get breaks where you don't have to. There's nothing going on. You're just waiting for the combo to finish. This game, though, I don't think your mic's on. Flip it on.
Is Dennis getting bodied?
Yeah, he is getting completely bodied.
Wow.
I think it's 4-0.
This looks like a bad matchup. Or a tough matchup, maybe.
Yeah, it's tough. It's always tough against Turtle. He's always scary.
The ability to keep his ball away from him seems like a really big asset for Turtle.
Yeah.
Like right
Yeah,
now,
we haven't seen. Dennis doesn't really know how to use telekinesis yet, and that's a big advantage.
The game changer.
Yeah, it's EX ball, and that lets your ball go straight through the reflector.
Oh,
Just go straight
that's what
through it.
telekinesis says?
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, wow.
Super reflect there.
Is that the
Pause.
super reflex at the 60% or the 100%?
100%.
I see.
Yeah, Senpai's just gonna style on him here. If he could style in this game, he would do it. It's kind of hard though, especially with Turtle.
But Dennis keeps pulling his ball back.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's pulling it back and then it gets knocked away and it's gone. It's gone.
He's gotta just let it go.
Are they playing? What's going on?